Well, I'm talking to a cop the other day. He's telling me he's down there. They got protesters. I said, what are these guys who protest? He goes, look, they all look like a bunch of guys, well, and women, mostly women, who have nothing to do. I said, well, what are they protesting? Maybe it's good. Maybe they're up to something.
Right.
He goes, a lot of them are just protesting like a Starbucks. I go, well, what are they?
Right, Starbucks is a main target, I heard.
Yeah, I go, what are they? What's their beef for Starbucks? He goes, I don't know. They're like freaked out about Starbucks.
Yeah, Starbucks has to have extra security.
Yeah, and he says, and they're freaked out about the Gap. I go, well, what don't they like about the Gap? He goes, I'm not sure. They keep yelling something about they're afraid that this. I don't even. He goes, I don't know.
I did hear that the Gap supposedly has like those sweatshops.
Probably.
Probably. What do you mean,
Virgilio says it's probably true.
Virgilio believes any theory.
The creators.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very curious about our world and the way we are living. I'll tell you the truth.
Virgilio, I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
And I don't mean this with any disrespect. You're a guy, you work your whole life. I assume, you're a hard-working guy.
Virgilio.
Yeah.
I did a lot of them very hard.
Let me ask you, you getting Virgo, you getting laid? Are you? Oh, you got a girlfriend?
I have my wife for 30 years.
All right, so you're looking for a reason to get out of the house.
She sounds like a creator.
So he goes down to the Center for UFOs or whatever, which is him and his
house. What is helping me to release the stress of this life, of this
Your wife.
Every
day work and every day living with this pressure, with the war that we are against the Afghanistan, the terrorists. That release my stress. I prefer I prefer the extraterrestrial, as you call it. I prefer the extraterrestrial than the terrestrial. No.
All right, Virgilio, how many?
Listen. Let me tell you something. I prefer to deal with extraterrestrial than to deal with you people terrestrial.
Right.
Terrestrial.
But I'm telling you the truth. I'm having a lot of fun with you.
Well, me too.
The UFO Center is in the basement, though, isn't it?
No. It's
and what about this?
Of my home.
It's in your house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't even get out of the house.
No.
UFO Center.
There are a lot of terrorists around there.
What do you think about this 8-legged turkey that KC was talking about? The John Madden.
The turduck or something.
A turducken.
A turducken. You know, it's funny, Casey, during the commercial, we were like all saying, hey, Casey, that was funny, you talking about the 8-legged turkey. And he goes, what do you mean funny? And Genji goes in, Casey, don't you know when John Madden says it's an 8-legged turkey that he's joking? That they sew it together? And he goes, what?
That's funny.
He didn't even know it was a goof.
And he listens to the guy talking about it all the time.
Yeah, you thought it was real.
Yeah, you know what somebody told me? Somebody told me that a turducken is a duck inside of a chicken inside of a turkey.
Why don't you join the...
why don't
you know what you ought to do? You ought to go to the Miami UFO Center and sit there with Dr. Virgilio.
Virgilio isn't even buying
it. Me back here to Miami.
Yeah.
I thought it was real.
I'm going to teach you about the football creatures right here.
Football creatures. All right, listen, Doc.
I'm glad Virgilio found a couple of friends.
I'm sorry, Doc. What'd you say?
Let's make a trade. Send it back to me to Miami, and I send it back to you the small football creature.
You know what's funny? Here's a guy.
Football.
He's sitting in his house in Miami.
Calling it a UFO Center.
He's probably in his underwear right now.
Come on.
Talking about how he's at the UFO Center. He's at the UFO Center. Meanwhile, he's in his house. His wife's upstairs saying, thank God. This is the first time we got him an interview. Nobody else is interviewing him.
His wife's driving him crazy.
You know, he can't even get the sun to come over.
KC comes to me in a meeting and goes, there's a guy.
You're missing the sun, that's why.
He goes, there's a guy in Miami who thinks...
Sun, the hot weather, the beaches.
He says to me...
And you're missing the strange creature in Chile.
You're missing the beaches. That's.
He says to me, there's a guy in Miami who thinks there's a football-shaped creature contacting us from another planet. And I said, all right, put him on. But I don't think anybody else is putting... You haven't done any other interviews.
Listen, you have right now here in the United States the Mama's Prophecy, or the movie that's coming from something that happened real in 1966, 1967 in West Virginia.
The Mothman Prophecy.
We laughed about that for years, and now we have a movie, and people stop believing in strange creatures.
Well, I'm sorry. Say that word again.
Strange animals.
Well, listen, Dr. Virgilio, I like you. I don't know why.
Do you at least have a picture of the football creator?
No, we have a sketch.
A sketch.
A sketch?
We have a sketch. We didn't have a chance to photograph it.
Who sketched it?
His wife.
No, not my wife. We have an associate in Calama, in Chile, who do all the research for us.
How do you stay in touch? By ham radio?
No, by the internet.
Oh.
Tell me your day. Like, do you, like, wake up early, have a little breakfast, and then you say, honey, I got to get to work at the Miami UFO Center? And then you go downstairs, and then you get on, and what do you like?
Go to the garage.
Do you sit on your computer all day?
Most of the time now, because I'm retired, but before, I have to work like hell.
I know, but, like, what do you do now? Like, do you, like, just go down and, like, start emailing all your friends?
I program myself like a job. From Monday to Friday, I work in the computer 8 hours.
8 hours?
Doing what?
Yeah, well, I got not only Chile, I got the international, all South America and Europe, Spain. We have a link with all the UFOlogists. We try to, what I do here in Miami is try to translate to English and spread the word in English to United States ufologists. At the same time, translate in Spanish and put the notes to the Spanish list.
Wouldn't
so
you
know
love?
What's going on here in the United States?
Wouldn't you love to, like, read his email, like a bunch of wackos all sitting there going,
Oh,
hey man,
a lot.
I mean, it must be like,
jerking
guess
each
what?
other around.
I just found out about giant football insects in Brazil. Hey, quick, send me a sketch.
Virgilio, it's Todd in Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, it's all a bunch of geeks.
But not only that, they have a name for themselves now. Ufologists. UFOologists.
Ufologists.
Right.
That's
we
right.
have a name, little by little.
Ufologists. All the ufologists.
And then his wife is, like, upstairs. Like, they could be, like, going on vacations and stuff together because he's retired. And she's like, no, he's working at the Miami UFO Center.
8 hours a day. Yeah. There.
8
hours a day because he's... Brother, you're avoiding somebody. You're avoiding your whole life.
You could be doing...
No, I have a lot of... Listen, I have a lot of fun with this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're missing that.
Sounds like it.
The mysterious, to try to find out something new, whatever.
Dude, you should get into porn.
There are a lot of nuts around here, too, that we have to put aside.
A lot of nuts.
Weed out the nuts.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So what do? You weed out the nuts? How do you weed out the nuts in the UFO business?
I will send it to you to your program, the nuts.
All right, listen to me.
No,
Do
sir.
you believe in the X-Files, Virgilio?
You are crazy. You are crazy.
I don't believe in nothing. I only believe in God. The rest are possibilities.
Hey, Virgilio?
Yes.
This is really weird.
I know.
I was going to tell you what's really weird. What's really weird is...
Are you talking about your program?
No. I'm talking about...
Because I find it weird.
In the studio, I have a talking Frisbee, and he wants to say hello to you. This is really weird. I have a picture of him. I'm going to email it to you.
Got a sketch?
You got my email, right?
Hello, Virgilio.
This is the Talking Frisbee. I need to speak with Virgilio. Can you hear me? Virgilio.
I hear your voice in my head.
This is the Talking Frisbee. I need to speak with you. As you know, I have come here from another planet.
Oh, boy.
I need you to spread the word. A lot of these kooks will get the story wrong. You need to tell people what's going on. Now, I am going to introduce you to someone. My friend, he is a bagel.
A bagel?
Bagel.
Oh,
Bagel and Frisbee traveling together.
And he is possessed by the devil.
Oh, boy.
All right, now, hold it a
That's
second.
a voodoo.
Right, I'm going to go get the bagel. It's a talking bagel from the planet Elron.
Okay, tell me.
Hold on. Hello, Virgilio? This is the Talking Bagel. I need you to do something for me. I want you to bring me cream cheese. Immediately. Now, I am a bagel. I'm a bagel that lives in Chile. I live in Chile. I live next to the giant football.
Listen, sir. I am Nano. From the planet Nano. And you are a Nano.
I need you to...